During a recent appearance on the Talk is Jericho podcast, AEW superstar Jay Lethal commented on making the decision to sign with AEW, Ring of Honor's hiatus, and more. On making the decision to sign with AEW, Lethal said, "As soon as they dropped that bomb on us, we're in the Zoom call, and they dropped this bomb on us. A whole roster Zoom call. 50 people. One telltale sign that something bad was happening was normally these Zoom calls just involve the people who are about to do our TV tapings. This Zoom call had literally everybody, even the people that were overseas that couldn't make the show. I was like, oh boy. Literally, while the Zoom meeting is going on in the middle of this big announcement, I'm already thinking, oh man, what's the next step for me?" So after the Zoom call meeting, about a day or two go by, I decide, you know what, I think I know what I want to do. I'm going to try to go to AEW. I asked for my release because, of course, nobody will talk to you, because that's the thing too, we were still all under contract. I even flew myself out to Baltimore. I didn't call them, I didn't send a message. I flew myself to Baltimore so I could meet with Joe Koff, and the other guy's name was Greg because they've been so good to me. They've treated me amazing. It was very sad to have to do that. I flew out there, asked for my release, told them how much of a pleasure it was to work with them, and as fast as they could they got me. It took a day or so because legal, I'm sure they were going crazy with all their problems. It took a day or so to get it finalized, and then after that, I could finally have my talks. I didn't even talk to Tony Khan. I talked to almost everybody except for him. The first time I actually met Tony Khan was at Full Gear. That's how I came to being in AEW. On being caught off guard by Ring of Honor's decision to go on hiatus, Lethal commented, completely out of the blue, and not to give too much, I'm not sure who I'll piss off by saying too much of this, but we had gotten an email announcing that we were going to be having this Zoom meeting and the email sounded promising, like, hey, we got a taping that's coming up, we're going to discuss 2022, the early parts of it. So yeah, all of us were like, alright, that's exactly what we wanted to hear. So going into the meeting, I can't speak for everybody, but I was definitely caught off guard. When asked what he actually thinks of Ring of Honor's hiatus, there's two reasons, I think. The main one is, during the pandemic, they tried so hard to take care of everybody, which a lot of companies were doing. A lot of companies were taking care of their people, not releasing too many people, still paying everyone, which they did. But I do think they tried to go above and beyond, and had us all sitting home protected while still paying everybody. So there are no shows, no money coming in for almost the whole year. They did do a good job in trying to protect us and keep everybody safe, even though everyone on the roster was willing to go and have those shows. We were all willing to travel, but they wanted us to stay home and keep safe. I think that really put us in the red. The shows that we did have, I don't know for sure, but the amount of money that I heard they spent on testing and everybody having their own room and the doctors plus all the hoops they had to go through, I heard the figures were unreal. So I think that was the biggest thing that led us to this. What do you think about this situation? Did Jay Lethal betray his former company? Let us know what you think in the comments section. For more wrestling news from your favorite TV shows, make sure to subscribe to 25/8 Wrestling. See you next time.